What is going on, guys? This is Pat with some Black Ops 2, and I'm just rocking some pubs today with some random classes, just kind of weird. I mean, they're thought out classes, like I wanted to do decently, but I also wanted to use stuff that I haven't used before, because I'm pretty sure I've said this in the gameplay before, but you know, whenever I find a gun that's like different, or I find a different class or something weird, it really changes the experience of the game for me. It makes it what I feel like a whole new game. I mean, that's how it feels like to me sometimes. Some guns more than others. You know, the hammer was pretty fun, but the second class that I show you guys, because this is one of the classes that I'm gonna be showing you, and then after a couple minutes I show another gameplay or whatever, a clip from it, a different class setup, and I'll get into that later. Right now I'll just talk about the hammer, and yeah, it was the only one I had stock unlocked for, so I used the hammer. It was the only LMG that had grinded out a little bit, even though I don't remember doing it so much. But I was using the Idiotech and stock just because I was messing around with it. But later, either I unlocked Quick Draw or I just decided to use Quick Draw. I don't remember how the attachment chronology, I don't really know how it works out. But I just decided to use Quick Draw instead, and I'm actually liking it way more because the Idiotech is pretty pointless. It's kind of like it feels like a newbie attachment. Don't quote me on that. I could be completely wrong, so don't hold it against yourself if that's what you're using. It's not a big deal. But I just felt like Quick Draw was a little more valuable, even though I'm already using stock. But I mean, there's times where I want to be able to whip up the gun really quickly and shoot someone regardless of already having stock. And I totally dump on these guys right here. I just mess with them so bad. And this LMG is really good, and the LMGs are just really good in this game in general. I mean, a noob can just totally rip your face off with it, so I felt like it might be kind of fun to use. And it really was. It's pretty cool. And then I'm using the B23R as my secondary, which is really nice to have. Very good pistol. You can do a lot of work with that thing. I arguably feel like it's better than the Cap 40. If you're hitting your shots, that is. But I mean, obviously the Cap 40 is like really good for like, I don't know, clutch, just search and destroy moment when you need to just land some shots and just hit people. Then yeah, that can be really good. And I'm definitely going to be doing League. I haven't really been playing much League lately, just because I've been occupied with schoolwork, and when I get on, I only get on for like a couple hours, and so yeah, that's exactly the reason. I only get on for a couple hours, so I'm not going to really, I just don't feel like getting to League sometimes, but I will once the school year ends and whatnot. And this class, I'm using the Ballista with the Iron Sight, and then Overkill, so I can use the KSG with like long barrel, or yeah, I think it was just long barrel I put on this. Yeah, it was only long barrel because I wanted to use other attachments. And wow, guys, this class I had so much fun with, just tearing your face with this gun. Look at this, bah! Just like these guys they're pretty bad, but and I don't know how I missed that shot. But this gun is just so much fun. You feel like such a badass. And excuse me if the language is inappropriate. Anyways, but it's just crazy because the KSG, without extended mags, has 14 shells in it per reload, which is crazy. Like, I never even reload this thing full because, like, when the hell am I going to need 14 shots without ever going to need to reload? There is a circumstance like that that'll be pretty nuts. But, no, it has 14 shells without needing to reload. And it's pretty nuts, and it's just, you can shoot people really far. You're going to see later, I hit a guy really far with the KSG. I do some work right here. Obviously my Ballista shot with the Iron Sights is a little off sometimes. I have to work on it a little bit. I mean, I've only been using it for like that night. I really haven't done much work with it, so it's going to take a lot more practice, and if I had worked with it more, I probably would have got more like clips or gameplay clips or whatever. These are just things I got really quickly. I didn't really put a bunch of time into it just because, you know, I had been busy, guys, so I've been just trying to get some gameplays. I have some saved up league play gameplays, so I will post some more league play. It's just I was giving a little break of just some fun classes I think you guys should try out, because honestly, this class was so much fun. I totally fell right there, like completely. But this class, I just had so much fun. I didn't want to stop playing even though I had homework to do. But the KSG is so sweet. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, you're gonna see in a little bit. I get a hit mark with the Ballista with the Iron Sights from, you know, pretty decently back in Debo, which I was pretty surprised to even hit to begin with. And then I pull out the KSG and nail this dude, like, after I already hit him. That was so nuts. Oh my gosh, this thing is so fun. don't know why I would ever pull a KSG after that kind of shot, but I'm glad I did because it made it kind of cool. But yeah, guys, seriously, try this class out. It is a lot of fun. And the Bliss with iron sights. I mean, so much potential with these two guns. You could do so much wreckage if you got really skilled with these guns. I'm not saying they're like at all good for League play or anything like that, but I'm just saying like you can do so much wreckage in a lobby of noobs, which is very common in public lobbies. Just, oh my gosh, it's like that kind of stuff. I don't know how I just dumped on that guy, and I nailed this guy. But if you guys like this gameplay, please give it a like, guys. I appreciate any support from you. And if you want to see more content from me, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. We were Patrick, I'm out.
Kill confirmed. AGR on